I haven't yet had a chance to talk about FaZe and what they have been up to in this, 36-day break. So they've made some changes. Alu and Keo are once again sent to the sidelines, but they have been replaced by some very scary names. Titans of the game themselves. Olofmeister from Fnatic, and you get to see Na'Vi's Guardian filling the roster as well. When you look at this on paper, Yanko, would you ever, if I asked you 6 months ago, said, is this roster ever going to happen? You'd have probably laughed at me.
You look at this roster and you have 3 of the 5 players were in the conversation for the best player in the world.
Before Finn came into the team, we had one very, very big problem. That no one in our team took initiative. It's communication, it's team play, it's sacrifice.
As an in-game leader of FaZe with this lineup, there's a lot of pressure, but it's also the reason why I do this. I want to show to the world that you can make a super team with 4 big stars who are able to play around each other, have deep respect for what everybody does in the team, and perform on a high level. Winning a major means everything. This is where you're just not a player if you win a major, you're a legend.
The general population doesn't really take esports as serious yet. They think gamers are very lazy, they're very laid back, all they do is sit at their computers or whatever they play. Obviously it's not the case. These guys are, in my opinion, athletes. What they do is extremely tiring and for their mental health as well. Maybe the last 2 games of the day, you get tired or fatigued or whatever it is, and you're not as sharp anymore. When you have a little bit more stamina, more fitness, more body and health, maybe you can win those rounds to win those championships. So my approach to this is more like the details are very important in this level of competition. Obviously it's the top of the game, so every little detail matters, and that's why I think a fitness regime is a very nice addition to that regime in general.
First I did squats and then I did this, what do you call that?
Lunges.
Yeah.
Lunges? You hate.
Yeah, but I tried.
You couldn't do one.
I couldn't do one after the squats. And I'm like, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Twisted my knee doing that once.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, both close,
Is it for Instagram somewhere? Then it all makes sense. No, it's for the tourists. You came to tournament, not a vacation.
Documentary?
Yeah, Fuck. He's low HP, city but low 6. One is low HP, one more.
Going into this tournament, I think aiming for top 4 is realistic. We have had a few days to practice, so the thing is, this tournament is knowing our map pool, knowing each other, playing in a LAN environment is always different. But everybody from the team is ready to win this tournament. FaZe is not here just to play around, but they're here to become the best team in the world.
Even better is to have one Molotov between them. One Molotov is hard to do, but put the Molotov under heaven, you know?
Yeah, that's hard. You have to go on top of 6.
No.
You can throw them in main.
Yeah, I think so. But it's hard, so you shouldn't try it now either, though.
Now, our casters are ready, and I just want to quickly remind everyone just how ridiculous this is. It's their first offline showing. The entire panel thinks FaZe are taking this, and you have players who have been at the very peak of their game. 3 of the 5, as Yanko said, have been in the running for the world's best player. Now they stand on the very same roster. Will Olofmeister return to former glory? Will we see Guardian filling the kill feed once again? And outside of all of that, we get to see Nico once again doing what Nico does.
And IP setting up on the other side, it's going to be a really quick setup. They have one flashbang and then they're going to go. So here it is, already popped in through the heart, and Olofmeister going to be taking down Rez. He tries to get the next, but Draken will take him down. Rain with the refrag, and now it's a 2-on-3. And then IP, no bomb plant yet, although they are still fighting to exist. Almost getting the reload in time. It leaves just one player in Forest. He can't take down Nico, so that had no breaks in it at all in time, and now he's a bit safer from this position. Going to be taken down. Get right, exist next in line, and Deagle fighting, and Olofmeister might be a bit too late. He's going to get the one and the second as well, picking up the AW.
So the Rez is sneaky. This is a bait strategy. Get rights there, and they get plenty of kills. Down into a 2-on-2. Nico's not ready. Oh, the taps as he transfer. That is so dirty.
What? Just the one. He's actually trying to turn around. This is so bold. He's going to get Forrest and Drake in as well. Olofmeister, what a great double.
I mean, a 3-0 start, things start looking great for FaZe, Jacob, and then the world comes tumbling down.
I think the loss we had to NIP in the first game of here in Malmö is that we're not ready as a team.
Come on, pushing.
They could find an opening, but it looks like it's going to be over at the B bomb side. There's going to be a bit of action. Olofmeister and Nico, Carrigan and Rain, everybody chiming in. Well, that happened so quick that they're back in it. They need to get that bomb plant quick. That shot almost taken out. Stico Guardian through the smoke, dropping one, and then the second kill comes in, taking out Robs. Well,
He just has to distract a small amount. There's the kill from him. Now Nico pounces. He's going to get the ball.
Oscar again, and now Nico. There's almost no time for this defuse. He comes in, he gets the one, and tries to fall back, and I think Oscar is practically out of time.
I don't know where to put Game at the moment in the world ranking, since the loss serves a big part of their success, I would say, at the major, where they won the major without people really thinking they could do it. So I think going into the match, we need to focus on ourselves, and seeing them losing to NIP, we saw some weakness today. So of course it's going to be a tough match, but I'm just happy we can play best of 3 now. So at least we get to play a little more maps than we played this tournament. So we are able to fix the mistakes if we do many of them for future tournaments. So, but I expect a win tomorrow.
Away, they're going to give up on the defuse and go and hunt him down. Bitch is going to work a couple of minutes, you know. Rain with a great couple of UM here.
This could be great for the Opera to rotate over. There's one, going for the second, and he gets it. That's huge. Now Guardian in a 1-on-2 with the AWP.
But it gets another one in. That's unbelievable. Triple for him. I mean, how is the timing so good?
The second one guy's getting contact, he's sitting ready with the flash from default, so 2 guys are dodging.
I have an idea. Try to take seat.
Guardian goes down now, Carrigan in the 1-on-3. The bomb on the site, but not planted, so this should be no issue at all. Carrigan just doesn't have the time, and he's going to go down to Doja eventually. So almost takes down Carrigan, 20 seconds. The Danish player going to be walking around. He goes for the fight, but Doja is there. He can get a Dren here. He can actually run into B and get the bomb down with no one being able to stop him, and not going to be happening though.
Guardian's getting caught off guard. He has no idea that's coming. This is huge for Gambit, and even Rain falls. They're coming.
And time is up. Nico has to run. An endless sea of fire on that bomb. And Gambit going to make their way to 15 rounds. What a way to lose. A 2 versus 4.
That's so sick that Gambit has those 2 bombs.
So nobody can come from behind, and it cannot be done unless I'm dead. And even if I'm dead, he's not that fast. Unless I die, it's like this, and they see
This is that map that can be just mentally stressful no matter how much of a pro you are, no matter how mentally stable you usually are as a team. This is the map that we've seen break pretty much everyone in the scene at one point or another.
It's
much like Train in that sense, where you need to have very good communication, very good theory crafting on exactly how you're going to move across the map in different situations, and FaZe likely doesn't have that up to par just yet. They're also starting on the T side. All the responsibility on him. He can't get away, but he gets one anyway.
To be there, Nico's down and out, and now Rain gonna get the kill on Rain.
There's some aggression. Look at the AK-47 as well. I can catch him off guard, but Doja can't find the kill. It's the flank.
Putting 2 people in lobby, because there are 3 entries you could really, otherwise that would have been a good move. Gonna get not even the extension here. Nico gets 1, and Olofmeister goes down. Now it's 1-on-1. Fitch almost gets it. Right underneath him. Was one in return. Up top, Fitch is there and waiting for him. Such smart movement.
Drop the shotgun down. Have a chance here. Oh, the dink onto Rain. He's gonna go back for more. He has just ran as far away as possible. Finally, he cleans it.
He's got a kid at least, but Carrigan will shut it down and FaZe win it back with pistols.
2-3-man hit. Olaf has had enough with these flanks.
I would have said, my God, FaZe are about to be a 6th round.
Under a lot of pressure here. Here they come through Mini. Doja, he's gonna get, that's a great shot, but he's gotta hold on longer, and he does it. So connector once again, but it doesn't quite matter.
Immediately, Guardian goes down, and they're all around Nico. He can't make it.
Something work, but look at this buy into the upper push. Very, very 2 fast kills. Olaf chimes in.
All of these fights that are coming in, and well, Carrigan able to zone him.
And Olofmeister just bad timing, but the bomb is down. It's Nico. He's gonna get a triple kill to end the round.
Too late around for Gambit.
It's Hobbit or Gambit. What a stellar play. The rated effort Rain there. Molotov will slow down a rush out the door, but it's coming at the height. He's got a perfect angle, even through the smoke. He knows they're coming.
Carrigan gets dropped. 13-13. Gonna be rolling down the vent and goes for the spray. Oh, Guardian!
Hobbit's going to shut that down. Nico started the round.
To be for Gambit. Olaf breaking out, and now...
That was quite a big pressure on us, and I think I did a big mistake in the beginning on Nuke, since I called really good on Nuke. I liked the map Nuke, and in the old team we were pretty confident playing Nuke against everyone else. So when it came to Veto and we didn't have that much practice, I seriously overrated Nuke, and I think that was more one of the reasons why we were not able to play good at the Malmö tournament. But I really think we found the mix.
Maybe they can steal a weapon away, or maybe not. Oh, that's a great shot there. And the big rounds are yet to come. Olofmeister, can he get anything out of this round? Yes. Who's coming in? Finally, he's got the information. Olof Skadoodle, but it might be too little, too late. That's a good no-scope there from Skadoodle, but he's still... Oh my God, he might be able to do it! Smoked off, he can't really see too much Olof though. Situation. He goes for the peak. Skadoodle's ready for everything! And that's a good start. Skadoodle opens it up on the information, and he's not going to miss it. Olof Skadoodle, he just doesn't seem to miss a single shot. Trapped in the corner and exterminated. And Cloud9 are making a lot of money at the moment. We get into that situation. Rain takes the shot before the flash goes off. One versus 5. 2 fast flashes. Guardian through the smoke. There's no way Cloud9 can win this round. They're surrounded. It's too late. They're going to lose by timeout. Can they stay alive? No. The dance against Skadoodle, a dangerous one. And that is not that quick. Skadoodle trying to get some extra damage. This will be so difficult. There's nothing. The peaks come in, but Guardian will not stop. One more to go, and Guardian gets them all! Keeping things up with the identity pistols at the very least. Smoke into the middle window. Allowed for the first couple taps. Deep was off. Almost. Guaranteed the trade. Rain finds an unknown angle. Ooh, there you go. That's a nice crack. Looks for the follow-on between these two teams. So It's now... They have to do one better.
Everyone's just got white power.
He doesn't with the Guardian. It's such a problem. He is the mystery that you have to solve if you want to win. 15 to 12.
Take a timeout. Tense situation for everyone here.
The smoke break, the flashbang won't work out. FaZe Clan take the first map of this series.
Alright guys, so this is the Againus Arena. This is the main stage right here. And we're playing, this is map 2, so hopefully we're gonna take it all here in Boston.
FaZe, Cloud9 down a map. And FaZe looking to close it on their home territory. And they'll start on the T side.
Russian Skadoodle towards the back of B. It looks like Nico's trying to get the pipe, and in the meantime, his teammates will come up to short position. Skadoodle gets some picks, it's Dewey quickly through the door, and Rush is still here, spamming away. The bomb's in a really weird and exposed position, but the frags are coming in now for FaZe Clan. 2 versus 3, Tarek round the back, and that leaves Guardian alone. 1 versus 3, no sniper for him just yet, but he has got a Glock and some frags. Rotating towards A, but no! He'll get an arrow in the back. The grenades continue to rain in, and so do the frags for Cloud9. That could have been much worse for FaZe. Got to ring the bell a few times to get a kill for Glock in that situation. The Guardian does it, patiently trying to do more damage. Oh my god! Shots doing quick for a second. The spray down the garden home. Down they go. Tarek just waiting for the push, and Cloud9 are all over this round once again. Almost no damage by FaZe in the situation. Oh, that's dirty, but it is from Stewie 2K, and Tarek finishes the corner.
The grenades are in, and that's going to be that.
Position all up by for the high ground. Down he goes.
Who knows? We can go for the other side.
Oh no! Oh! The money of Cloud9 who can try and do some damage here for the side after losing her basically is fantastic. Jumping the
picked apart piece by piece until there's nothing left.
The AWP taking some of the shine away from Guardian, who's been the only person shining into the monster position. Guardian still only got a P250 to fight with, but he's baiting, but it won't work out. Cloud9 get round 11. Absolutely perfect, but look at Rain. This is his map after all. He sees him, he's trying to use a pillar, but he... A scout sees it.
Can't find the connection that he needs. This round could surely go.
Smoke, but Skadoodle ready for it now. The AKs are starting to pop off. Rain doing what he does. Tarek's only got a deagle, and there is the flank. Finally, on FaZe Clan now. Cloud9 only need one round.
For Cloud9 in this round,
the equivalent of the round we saw.
Leo! Oh, that is phenomenal! FaZe make their way forwards for the first engagement. Where are these players? They seem to realise their positions. They start to press, and the pistol bullets are all over the place, but it's going to be FaZe who get the defuse.
Maybe some confusion from Cloud9. Stewie goes back, Stewie goes forward.
More damage to be done. He's playing against the clock. He can't do it. Tarek's in there.
And we're back.
The bomb Skadoodle has no idea. Now he knows, but maybe it's too late. Oh, so when the needle comes in, that was almost a catastrophe, but Skadoodle turned
towards the bench position, and they charge. But Skadoodle with the 3K. Already towards the balcony. Here's the rotation. He punishes it immediately. A fatal mistake from FaZe.
Single player in the attempt, but moving into
onto the site, and that could really help the CT side. But he can't get any shoots towards this position where they have a player who makes his way through the smoke while being hot flashed. Flying into the site for his life, trying to do that hide and pop out afterwards. The pop flash is there as well, and Guardians back in the B bomb site. Bomb now lost, and Stewie is surely about to die.
Which is fantastic. Ooh, Stewie caught with an aid in his hand.
What a smoke is still down. Oh, have they forgotten that they haven't checked anyone planting the bomb for him? He's spotted 2. One to the left, one to the right. Both if the timing's right. Rain's still alive. In the
grenade there, chipping away at these aggressive FaZe players as they move into the bomb site. Tarek not checked for. Oh, in the bank. This is a map where you can get a lot of value out of the force buys on the CT side.
Rain has a very good chance of taking him out. And there he is, some bonus money made by Rain. Lots of SMG kill.
Now SCUF back at rifle kill. The bomb's down. They have the man advantage. The snaps are really good from SCUF.
Tarek looking for some shenanigans. There's a flashbang. He's good for two. One positions, but Guardian will puncture his chest.
Moving to 13 rounds. They are looking really good for it right now. Cloud9 are having a very hard time. They're up against a wall. Their economy is not in a good place. Stewie did his best, but it wasn't enough this time. How much do they have left in the tank?
Now two players being spotted towards the arch area, but Automatic is hunting. Nico getting tagged, a flying match 7. Are you serious?
All the odds back against the wall. They somehow find something very special indeed. Cloud9 reached 10 rounds.
But that's such an interesting situation, Banana. We'll come to that in a second. It's huge because Cloud9 don't drop the catch really. Stewie 2K waiting.
Up against it, FaZe sees the opportunity, but Tarek, the only man, the last line of defense on the B side to be stopped by Olafmeister, and it's
around. It's match point FaZe. And Guardian has an AK-47. He's tagging a player. Automatics in the smoke. He won't know what's going on. He goes for the pull position. He's spreading the glory of the gun.
But it's stealing away from Cloud9. The flick shot missed Guardian in the most pivotal moment. It has to be Carrigan. It has to be the leader.
But it's going absolutely crazy on the B bomb site. There's no time to plant the bomb. It's too late. The body's not there. Absolutely ridiculous.
The pit position, and it doesn't seem like there's a way to stop. But
they've got to spread the forces. Olafmeister spraying, but what can he get done?
Kills it and try to make the economy a bit worse.
Meister is the man who can in the sight.
Ever he needed a result is now. There's one. Stewie, can he do it? Can he do it?
Between Cloud9 and the Major, it's going to be a double peak. There's the first one. It's going to be a rotation. Tarek,
great mistake, but lucky for them, SCUF just the grenades.
They're touching the bomb, and now goes right at the bomb. It's trying to defuse it again, but no. And they're going to hunt him anyway. So there it is.
Point their attention long enough, his teammates can make the play just by staying there. He's a threat. Oh my goodness!
He'll be aggressive. Down goes Olafmeister. Guardian and the Rain remain. Automatic pushing through. It's Guardian versus 2.
As Cloud9 sets the push up. Oh, it's happened. They made it work. Cloud9 are your E-League Major champions.
Congratulations, Cadoodle. Once again, your E-League Major champion is Cloud9.
Peaking at this major is probably the most important thing. You only have 2 chances per year, and you never know how long this line is gonna last. But I really think we have a good thing going on right now. Even if we don't peak now, I still believe we'll peak at the next or the next again.